Well, I am from Australia. I'm from Australia and I'm pretty happy about that. I thought I was sure about Australia, and then I saw a man online the other day who did not believe that Australia was real. I was in Australia at the time, so it was confronting, and I know you shouldn't argue with anyone online. There's no point in arguing with anyone online. It's like, it's not even as if he's on a different set of train tracks. He's on a slippery dip and he thinks he's a bowl of soup, right? There's no point in having that argument. But also, how hard can it be to prove that Australia is... I mean, why would you make up Australia? Lies have to be plausible. Any Australians in the audience? Why would you make up a country with so many immigrants and so many racists that there's a massive Venn diagram overlap? Why would you make up a country where every Australian you meet overseas is super embarrassed about every other Australian who exists overseas? You've been overseas for a while? Have you met another Australian while overseas that made you go, oh, Australians? Yeah, right? I was in a gig in Berlin. I was up the back of the room. One Aussie bloke came and sat next to me. His friend sat next to him. His friend said, oh, it's like the deaf leading the blind. And he went, isn't it the blind leading the blind? And his friend said, yeah, but how would that work? And then he said, good point. This man online is arguing that Australia isn't real. He's arguing that every Australian you meet overseas is an actor. I assume he lives in LA. He believes that every piece of footage you ever see of Australia is as faked as the moon landing. Why would you you'd make up Sweden. Right, that's a coherent concept. You know, Viking energy poured into IKEA. Socialised healthcare, they like fish. That is you'd make up Italy. Pizza, pasta, fascism. That's a coherent concept. Why would you make up a country where every animal will kill you? You'd make up something fun and nice. Okay, maybe this is very specifically Australian material, but you know our national crest, right? It's the emu and the kangaroo. An emu. A giant chicken with a snake for a neck and dinosaur legs that'll kick your guts out. Why would you make it up? I don't know, I have these problems sometimes because I like to argue rationally. I like to think that we're a rational species, and then you look at, I don't know, domestic violence statistics or the fact that magicians exist and are popular. But you get in trouble if you talk about that stuff. Like the other day, I said that joke, and a lady came up to me after the show, and she was like, "Oh, about that joke," and I was like, "Oh no, I've said something terribly wrong." She's a domestic violence survivor, and she said, "What's your issue with magicians?" Realise you can't. I have nothing against magicians. They're lovely people as a general rule. It's just a lot of them tend to be people who could not talk to women, and then decided that in order to talk to women, they would learn how to trick them better. Thank you guys so much. I'm Fraser. Enjoy the rest of your night.